Hey everyone, welcome to yet another Vetted interview. Today I'm here with Bradley Banner, and yeah, let's go over. Bradley, how's it going?
I'm good, man. Thank you for having me. I appreciate what you're doing with Vetted.
For sure. So yeah, let's just jump right into it. Who is Bradley Banner?
Well, good question. I've been doing local SEO for about 13 years now, and started teaching local SEO once I got pretty good at ranking. Like service area businesses is what I've always worked with, so mostly contractors, home service type contractors, and I got really good at doing that way back in 2013 is when I finally opened up my own agency, and then about a year later started teaching local SEO with Semantic Mastery, and just been developing strategies for local lead generation, local SEO, local marketing, essentially, and started teaching that, and been doing that now since 2014 as well. So I run my agency, white label SEO services, and also I teach local SEO through Semantic Mastery.
Okay, so for a long time, you've been in the industry for a long time. That's always good
Yeah.
to know. Yeah. Wow, amazing. And then, so what kind of services do you sell on Vetted? Like local SEO, I'd assume, or
Yeah, for right now, it's just link building. Link building developed specifically for local SEO, and I focus mainly on topically relevant links. Like that's all that matters to me. I don't really care about traditional metrics such as Ahrefs, you know, UR and DR rating, or Maz's PA and DA rating, and all of that. I stopped caring about those metrics close to a year ago now, when I started finding that those kind of traditional metrics, when we would build links using like, or look for links that had high traditional metrics, that used to always be all that mattered to really rank. And what I found was about a year ago that they weren't as really as effective as they used to be, at least not based on purely just metrics, right? I started looking at trying to figure out what was working best, and I found that topically relevant links, I mean, we're in the semantic web, so it makes sense that topically relevant links are what matters the most. So that's why I started a white label link building service in at the end of December of 2021, right at the beginning of the year for 2022, and started selling link building services to Semantic Mastery members at first, and then started prospecting and selling to just started targeting local SEO agencies and local marketing agencies, and started building the business quite a bit when you reached out and told me you were going to be launching Vetted, and started encouraging me to get on in the marketplace. And originally, I wasn't planning on doing it, but you kept at it, which was awesome, Vasco, because you kept sending me messages like, "Hey, man, you should get on Vetted. You should get on Vetted." And so finally, I took a day to do it on a Saturday. I wasn't even planning on doing it, but I did, and it's been great. It's been a nice additional source of revenue. It's given me exposure to other people that probably I wouldn't have had exposure to. So yeah, as it stands right now, it's just link building services. Again, more geared towards local SEO, but in the probably sometime in October, we're going to be launching under Semantic Mastery, actually, a full white label SEO services. So not just link building, but also content, Google business optimization, on page optimization, the whole nine yards.
cool, great stuff. And I guess I have another SEO question. So, what you feel like for you is the worst part about SEO and the best part about SEO in the industry as a whole, I guess. Yeah.
Well, I guess the worst part for me is clients. I mean, I say that with tongue in cheek. On the agency level, I don't really particularly like working with local businesses as clients. I mean, I do it, and I have been for many years, but it's kind of a pain in the ass. I prefer lead generation, local lead gen, where I own and control the digital assets. I much prefer that over client work any day of the week. Although, as a kind of a white label SEO provider with my white label link building service, Semantic Links, my clients are local SEO agencies or consultants, and I like working with them because we think the same, we speak the same language, So so what I'm saying is, dealing with clients on an agency level is something I don't really enjoy doing, but I love SEO, and I love talking about SEO, building links and figuring out what works and everything else. And so that's why I like being a white label service provider, because then my clients end up being SEOs.
Exactly. Yeah.
So we speak the same language, and I don't have to try to like dumb down what I'm doing in order for it to make sense to like an agency client, which would be a normal like business
Mhm.
owner, right?
Yeah.
So I what I don't like is clients on like a agency client relationship, but what I do like is clients when there are other SEOs. So that's something. And as far as what do I really enjoy about SEO, I love the challenge. It's like a puzzle. It's trying to figure out how stuff works, and like the testing and the data analysis. I'm a bit of a nerd when it comes to that, so I just enjoy the challenge.
Okay. No, interesting. I agree with you with what you said in relation to the clients. Sometimes it's hard to work with someone that doesn't really understand how SEO works and that it takes time. So it can be a bit frustrating. So yeah, I do agree with you in that extent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. And I guess another question is, why should people, both buyers and sellers, try out Vetted?
Well, I like because everybody's vetted, hence the name. So you put everybody through kind of a qualification process. I enjoy that. I think that's a good thing. I also like some of the features that you've included and vetted, such as consulting. You can purchase consulting time, and I just think it's a good system. I like it. I like the fact that the pricing is very transparent. There's a slight kind of fee that is added on top of what the providers or the vendors are selling on there. So that's a good thing. We know what we're going to be making and that kind of stuff. That's a good thing. I also know that you've done a pretty good job at pulling in some good talent. So it's nice to be associated with some of the other people that you've brought on recently, some other
Mhm.
big names. I think it's a good. I think there's a lot of potential here on Vetted for sure.
Mhm. Yeah, that's something we've tried out doing is to onboard high value people to some extent, professionals like yourself, so that other professionals that are higher level as you don't feel okay with joining because high level people want to be surrounded by high level people, so they're
Correct.
not going to join other marketplaces where the talent is a bit lower level, if that makes sense. So yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely agree with you in that extent. Yeah, and that's basically it for the interview. Thank you so much for stopping by. If there's any last thoughts you wanna say, maybe say where people can find you, or yeah, maybe a call to action to your services, whatever you
Yeah,
want.
I would just say just check out Vetted with three T's. It's a good platform. I'm glad that you persisted, Vasco, in pushing me to get on Vetted, because if it wouldn't have been for you being so persistent, I probably wouldn't have done it. And I feel like it was a wise move, and I really like the platform. I'm supporting it, promoting it, pushing people into it all the time, and I will continue to do so. I think it's a great service, and I appreciate what you're doing.
Okay, thank you so much, man. We'll talk soon. Okay, bye.